Hello everybody, welcome back to ESPN NFL 2K5 franchise mode series, and in this video we're going to go ahead and take on the Detroit Lions. We're going to go ahead and make a trade to the Chargers for Drew Brees and a #1 draft pick and see if it goes through. Offer it. And the trade was accepted, so we got a #1 draft pick in Drew Brees. Drew Brees is not a beast in here, but then if we go to the game plan, go to the offense, Valdez is actually better than Drew Brees, but Drew Brees has better pass accuracy, but doesn't have the arm strength that Valdez has. But we're going to go ahead and, for realistic purposes, we're going to start Drew Brees. And another thing I want to show you guys, Felix Lowe, 24 years old, but he's 78 overall, 94 speed, 88 coverage, and he's a rookie, guys, out of Kansas. 5'11". That's the only thing I don't like. I wish he was like 6 foot, 6'1" maybe, but 184 pounds. Man, that's what you want. 46 tackling, 72 agility. We're gonna work. Hopefully his agility gets up. 80 jumping. Hopefully his jumping goes up. Get in the starting position. All right, guys. Lions and Saints. Week 1 of season 3. Getting ready to get down to the action. Lions and Saints.
Midway through the first, Ace, Juice, and plenty of use McAllister is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. The Lions towards the end of the first quarter. Lions ahead by 7. Joey Harrington connected with his man on this one. They move ahead by 10. Saints now in the second quarter. Drew Brees connected with his man on this one. Saints down 10-0. Ace, Juice, and plenty of use McAllister get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. That set up a 30-yard field goal. The Saints climb back into the game, now down by 7. The Lions, middle of the second. Carson shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Lions still midway through the second. Lions winning by 7. Lowe is in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Saints have it off an interception. Ace, Juice, and plenty of use McAllister make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 15-yard touchdown for the Saints. Game tied 10-all. Joey Harrington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. That set up a 31-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints are down, but still in 13-10. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Jay Bellamy shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Knocking at the door. Lowe is able to step in front of his man to pick one off. Wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Saints. Saints leading by 4. Ace, Juice, and plenty of use McAllister on the carry here as they work the ground game. This is a nice run. They move ahead by 11. Joey Harrington would find his target on this one. Lions losing 24-13. Bob Sanders will come up with a big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Lions have it off an interception. Ball at the 49-yard line. Lowe shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Lions now by 11. Roy Williams was definitely a key. He was able to work his way open for a big one here. They climb back into the game, now down by 4. The Lions on defense. Lowe shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Lions back 24-20. Bob Sanders was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Lions backed up against their own goal line. Roy Williams came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 68-yard touchdown for the Lions. And that's where we'll leave this one. Lions squeaked out a win, 27-24. Now let's check in with our player of the game. A guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. Roy Williams is on the field with our Susie Collins. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You showed your mettle, and you won a close game today. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
I have to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. You know, the offense starts out with the foundation, and that's the offensive line. Those guys often get overlooked, and they bring it every game. I think their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top today.
Back to you, Chris.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Take care.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for the gameplay. But let's go look at some stats. Drew Brees went 8 of 29. Dang. 28 completion percentage, 96 yards, no touchdowns through 2 picks. I don't know about that, guys. But Deuce McCoster, 17 carries, 196 yards. 58 was the longest, had 2 touchdowns. Kevin Jones got involved. And receiving, Joe Horn with 80 yards on 5 catches. This McAllister had 8 yards on. And Starworth had 8 yards. We just didn't get open. Drew Brees missing everybody. Charles Grant with 2 sacks. Lowe with 4 interceptions for Lowe. Wow. That's almost a record for most interceptions in one game. And he's a rookie, man. He could have been Rookie of the Year. And interceptions, 4 for Lowe. Bellamy had 1. Carson even had 1. And Lowe returned 1 for interception, TD. Longest for 104 yards. Tackles for loss. Okay. Charles Grant with 2. Forced fumbles, no forced fumbles. No blocks. No block.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Colts decisively win by 17 points. Matt Hasselbeck threw for 250-plus yards and helped his Seahawks beat the Buccaneers. Champ Bailey stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In upstate New York, Buffalo, we had the Bills lose by a disappointing 16 points. Lions, Saints. A disappointing. Lowe would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. The Lions go on to win this by the final score of 27-24. Over at Heinz Field, we had the Steelers stroll away with a 14-point win. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for it. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. This guy is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 4 years, $2.1 million. Fitzgerald will have a new place to call home as he accepts a new contract. 6 years, $6.5 million, plus a $1.9 million signing bonus. Moss will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Panthers.
The Titans airmailed 300-plus yards in their victory at Giant Stadium. Chargers, Jaguars. Fred Taylor backed up in his own territory. tries to bounce outside. He'll have the first down. Shakes another tackle, goes down the sidelines. Wait a minute. Yes, the ref said his feet were in. He could go all the way, 73 yards. The Jaguars win this one by the final score of 31-14. The Vikings won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Lions. Ike Hilliard pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Giants beat the Eagles. On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field in Green Bay, we had the Packers get nipped by 3 points. 49ers, Falcons. In Green. Michael Vick. Park signals at the 24-yard line. Do they go to the end zone here? Takes a little extra time at the snap. Good pocket, slings it. And a perfect timing pattern for a touchdown. The Falcons go on to win this by the final score of 21-14. Steve Smith stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Mark Word is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Knee tendonitis is the report. He'll be out for 4 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Randy Thomas might be the biggest loss on this list. He's suffering from symptoms of a concussion, and he'll be out for 7 weeks.
Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams come away with a decisive 10-point win. Browns, Dolphins. With a Jeff Garcia. Park signals at the 24-yard line. Do they go to the end zone here? Takes a little extra time at the snap. Good pocket, slings it. And a perfect timing pattern for a touchdown. The Browns win this one by the final score of 24-14. And last but not least, we had the Chiefs come away victorious. So as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, I mean, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
And Vargas is out for 1 week with migraine. Wilcox should be coming back next week. So we're pretty good there, guys, in the injury situation. So I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss anything. And also, check out the end screen. I have the last video of this series in the end screen, and also have the playlist for this series if you want to see season 1, season 2, and this is the beginning of season 3. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.